ki Ïohbor ka Batisi TV lawan Rashapi da ka Orange Nissan Lumso po near Fire Brigade Shillong.
Admissions are open at BDW International School. Enroll now.
Working President Jong Kasengsan Perthai United Democratic Party uba Paul Lingdo uloong bagajingyo obsut Jong ka All India Trinamool Congress hapo kaniga Jilla Meghalaya kan Kham Ïohbor bha harilom Garo haga Elekshon Jong ka yeng dorbar thauan ka bansalong haus nem arhajar arphulai haga jingya kren mat kilat pathai Ïohbor haga khandai tari ko banai no pra arhajar arphuwei uba Paul Lingdo uloong baga dauhi kalong namarba u Dr. Mukul Sangma udai u Chief Architect ubalala ban Punjab Khambon ni kaseng Congress ha kini ki arphos nem ki balalai no Henry hakabaya day bat karilom khasi bat jantia uba Paul Lingdo uloong baki pajba ki khampej bha yo no ubreu ki ba ki iman amnya ka party.
I reiterate that our politics here has always been individual driven and based around personalities and candidates and not political parties. It is difficult to first be on your feet and even more difficult to make imprints. So to that extent, forming and sustaining a political party is not a walk in the park. It is a difficult task to be certain. My immediate reading is that the AITC Congress split will play a very significant role in the Garo Hills sector, and especially with Congress being reduced to just 5 MLAs in the Khasi Jaintia sector, and also the emerging news that even MDCs are all deserting the Congress. So the Congress will be wiped out, at least in the Garo Hills sector. In the Khasi Jaintia sector, again, I maintain that we need more analysis. But the fact of the matter is that in this part of the state, elections have always been centered around individuals. Definitely, it is an advantage to regional groups, regional parties, because we now have, when the enemy camp, when the other camp is split, divided, then there is bound to be, as has already happened, there has already been an exodus of supporters and workers, and also the perception that is gaining ground, because at one point of time, the general perception was that regional parties will not and cannot unite. But today, it has been shown, it has been demonstrated very clearly that national parties like the Congress could not remain united once they are out of power. It takes them just less than 4 years to be out of power for them to be divided and truncated in this manner. So it's not easy to form and even more difficult to sustain a political party. So forming, yes, it's all right. Sustaining it and gaining electorally is very difficult. We formed Kham with a lot of high hopes in 2002, and when it came to the elections in 2003, there were just 2 of us who emerged victorious, and then we took up issues like influx, reservation policy, and the issue of MBOs. In 2005, I even stepped down as minister. But what happened in 2008? Politically, it didn't pay any dividends. From a position of 2 MLAs, we were reduced to just 1. So that's the story of political parties. So sustaining it will be really tough. But in the case of AITC, since it's a split within the party, and the majority is in fact with the AITC now, it's a different story altogether. And as I said, I see that Congress has already been wiped out, obliterated in the Garo Hills. Now with that as a major consideration, it will have huge bearing on what happens in 2023.